Hi. Well. My alarm went off this morning, and it took me all day to realize that I was supposed to do a video. Oops. So here's my dog, and he's got his easy leader on. It just has a thing on his nose like that, but it's a new one. He got used to the old one. He chewed up the old one because I accidentally left it on him when I put him in the crate once. So he's trying to get it off, which is annoying. But anyway, so he's playing. And this is one of his silly toys that he got from Bark Box. It's a Halloween toy. Halloween's like my least favorite holiday. Anyway, but he likes it because it's just weird shaped and it's plastic. And he can chew on it. Here, should we do this ball? You want to play fetch? Fetch. I'm going to play with him for a few minutes until... Bring it back. Come on. Let's go get it. That's not fetch. Come here. I got steak in my air fryer. Fetch. That TV right there that's wrapped up, it's going to the dump because it doesn't even work. You want that. So, and that's his chair, as you can tell. It's all tore up. That's going to the dump too. Anyway, so it's kind of the dog bed chair. Here, you want to play fetch? Check on my steak. It's kind of funny because I just ate, so I don't really need steak. I'm gonna eat it later. I'll just reheat it later. I'll just warm it up in the pan because I like it medium rare. You don't want to play fetch. Okay, fine. Anyway, guys, so yeah, my alarm went off at 10 and I was like, why is my alarm going off? And I totally just spaced it. And so, this air fryer, I need to get a new one. But there's my steak. I'm gonna let it rest. I'll just let it rest in there. And that one is done. That's the thinner one, the down one on the bottom. It was on the top, so it seared. And I seared it on both sides. Probably took 20 minutes to sear both sides. Anyway, I like the air fryer because it contains the grease, it contains the smoke. This is a Power XL. Let me show you. The handle broke off for one thing, and it's not really that old. And then this bottom grease catcher is non-stick, and the non-stick is coming off. I wish it wasn't non-stick. I like these metal grates. I can stick these in the dishwasher. And the way I figured out how to take these out is either with a mitt or tongs, and I like the tongs. As long as you have a nice big stable pair of tongs, you can pull it out and it won't tip. So that's what I do. Anyway, I'm getting ready to get a new air fryer. Probably, I don't know, I've seen those Cuisinarts are all metal. I might get a Cuisinart. Excuse my messy counter. Papers, mail, crap, stuff. So, checking on my son's pork. It's not brown enough. I think I'm gonna leave it in there for him to brown more. Anyway, it was pre-cooked but frozen. And my dog, I'm gonna put him in the crate because I want to sit down and do this live and focus on what I'm doing here. But I'll show you. Hey, pup, come on. Good boy. at you. Oh, good job. Wow. I don't even have to throw the treats in there. Okay, stay. Okay, this is one-handed. This has I like this one better than the other one because it doesn't buckle. It has a quick latch. So it's easier than the, stay in there. Good boy, you are good. I'll get you out, and when I'm done with this video, I'll get you out again. So he's crate trained, and this is a big crate. And he has toys in there and stuff. He has to be, let's see, turn this around. He has to be watched carefully because he ate my old couch. Here's my new couch. Sturdy, leather. This is up here because he chews on things like that too. So anyway, my family room is actually fairly sparse because of him. There's a little chair over here, and a lamp over here. And this is just part of this junk that needs to go upstairs. Actually, when this chair goes bye-bye, I will put this chair, is an old office chair that I don't need anymore, and it can go up by the TV, and we'll just put it up there. It can be wheeled around wherever. So anyway, excuse my mess. This room, though, is easy to clean. It's got hair all over it. I gotta vacuum. So that's a job for later today, vacuuming and mopping the floors. So, and I brought my banjo down, and I don't know how to play it. So I'm gonna go online and look for basic banjo lessons. I think there might be something in musician. We shall see. You don't get treats. What do you need treats for? You don't need treats. Cosmos didn't even need treats because he, I would bring Cosmos in here, but I don't have this room dog-proofed yet. It's almost dog-proofed, but not quite. I need to get everything organized in all my, no, you don't need any. You don't need any. You don't need any. In fact, I'm thinking you might have pee-peed in this room because it smells. Dang it. He's getting old and he does bratty things. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. Enough of that. I'm gonna quit criticizing my dogs. You want to get up on the bed? Huh? Okay, come on. Get up. Good boy. Jump over to the bed. You want to sit with me? I don't have treats because all you do is beg. All right. No, don't do that. Come on. Come on. Jumpity jump. Hurry up. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. There you go. Jump over the bed. Go, go, go. I didn't make my bed. Will you jump over to the bed, please? I'm gonna squish him out. Turkey butt. Anyway, it's been a really lazy day. I'm tired. So, let's see. Things are going better today. It was so weird. My alarm went off at 10 and I was like, why did my alarm go off? And then I realized, oh, I'm supposed to be doing a live. I was supposed to do a live at 10 because I scheduled it. And I don't know if you guys, anybody saw the announcement. So then this is gonna just be everybody watching later again. So, and I kind of didn't think exactly about what I wanted to do for the topic, but I thought I might just talk about carnivore for today and about my progress, what happened. So I started carnivore. Let's see, how many days has it been? It has been, what's this? What's this button? Sorry, I'm exploring. I don't know what that is. Anyway. Huh. Okay, I can't do anything with that. What's this? Sorry, I'm exploring. Oh, that's filters. Okay, I got it. Okay, sorry guys. So nobody's on here, so it's okay. But for later, I'm just testing buttons. So, I started carnivore August 20th, 2023, and it has been about 198, almost 200 days. I'll have to look it up after I get off, and I'll put it in the description. But anyway, yeah, so that's, August 20th was my start date. And it's March, what is it now? 3rd? 2nd? Anyway, 2024. March? What am I? Yeah, I can't believe it's March though. That's why I stopped. I'm like, March, it couldn't possibly be March. It is. So, I started then, and I had just done a lot of research. I started actually before that, and I went for 2 weeks. I gave it a good 2 weeks, but I didn't eat enough fat. So that meant my digestion just was not, because you have to get what's called the light from the window is shining in my eyes, distracting me. So you can tell I'm easily distracted. So I went for 2 weeks and I didn't put enough. I'm doing a video.
Can I have some of the buffalo sauce?
You mean, which one is that? You mean the hot sauce?
No, it's buffalo sauce in your...
Oh, that's yours. It came from your apartment. You can eat all that you want.
The buffalo sauce?
Yeah, it came from your apartment.
That coming from my
Yeah,
apartment.
it did.
Avocado?
Avocado. Oh, you can eat that too. I don't care. Yeah, oh, I know what you're talking about. You can have any of those sauces. Sorry about that. That's one of the things I don't eat, and so I figured I'd leave it in the fridge for company, and he's company, sort of, until he moves out to long-term care in a couple of weeks. So, anyway, Lordy, help me Jesus. What was I saying? So I did a lot of research, and I knew I needed to eat a lot of fat, the meat, like tallow, butter, that kind of thing. I'm gonna take my glasses off because this is bothering me. The reflection is distracting. Okay. So anyway, I wanted to heal my thyroid. I have low thyroid, and I've been figuring out that I can take my temperature in the morning. Well, I already knew this, but I hadn't been doing it. And lately, because of the carnivore diet, I know my diet affects my thyroid, and sometimes I need less, sometimes I need more. And as it heals, I don't want to be taking too much. So I don't want to go to hyperthyroid. So hyperthyroid at first kind of feels the same as hypo in a way, because you're tired and stuff. I think my issues are more with vitamin D, so I need to take my vitamin D regularly. So anyway, So I took my temperature this morning and it was close to normal. So I took a half of a pill, which is nice to know. So you take your temperature first thing in the morning, and if it's above 97, then you're normal. Which this morning I probably could have just not taken it, which is cool. I've been fasting, and autophagy, however you say it, autophagy, as I think that's maybe the British way to say it, autophagy or autophagy, anyway, whatever, is when you're fasting, your body, if you're fasting properly, will go and heal the parts. If I understand it properly, your body is healing the parts that need to be healed, regenerating cells and stuff. So anyway, I'll do some more research on that and get back to you on autophagy, or you can research it. I think it's AUTOPHAGY. Anyway, autophagy. Spelling bee. Anyway, did I win? What do I win? Not a chocolate. I don't need chocolate. I'm in a carnivore. A brown butter bite. That's what I want. Anyway, I do want to make brown butter bites. Oh boy. Just make brown butter and pour it in a small ice tray. I have this little squares. You can get to freeze them, and then they turn out cute little, you can do cute little molds in the freezer for your brown butter bites and make them into cute little things. And they're like carnivore candy. That's what they call them. That and, beef jerky or bacon pieces or whatever. There's different things you can use for snacks or treats. Anyway, brown butter bites is one, and I've never done it. I've always thought about it, and then I'm like, I don't know if I want to use my good butter and make brown butter, but I should, because it's really good. Anyway, I'm going to do that, and I'm getting so distracted. Can you tell? I'm going to make mayonnaise with eggs and egg yolks and butter or bacon grease. And I have the bacon grease saved up specifically to make bacon. The reason I haven't done it yet is because when you put it in the fridge, it hardens, but there's a way to do a spreadable one, and I need to look it up. You can Google it too. Just Google soft, if you're interested in doing carnivore mayonnaise. It's bacon grease instead of the oil that you would normally use for mayonnaise, because all mayonnaise is eggs and salt and oil. So you melt butter or you melt bacon grease and you drizzle it in the blender just like you would mayonnaise. You drizzle it in slow, and you whiz your egg yolks up in your blender, and then you just drizzle it and it makes mayonnaise. And sometime I'll do a video, a short, a video, whatever, of that process. It's easy. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So I weighed 148 pounds in August. I went keto before my cruise, sometime in July or maybe even June. I didn't put a date on it. I don't remember what date it was, but I started keto. And I actually, this is crazy, I was vegan before this, shortly before this, maybe 6 months before this. I was keto, so about a year-ish ago, and a little more than a year ago, I was vegan, and then I started adding a little bit of meat in, and then, so that my body could adjust. And I went vegan for my thyroid too. But in hindsight, it wasn't a good idea because I wasn't getting all the vitamins that I need. With meat, you actually do. You get all the nutrition and the vitamins that you need. You might need a little vitamin D in the wintertime. A lot of carnivores do supplement with vitamin D. And then K3 is your coupled, vitamin D is coupled with K3. It makes it work, vitamin D work anyway in your body. So anywho, so other than that, I don't really need any supplementation because your body makes vitamin C. It starts to work right when you give it the right nutrition and enough protein and enough fat. So your brain works properly and you run off of fat rather than carbohydrates. If you notice my eye, this is the lazy eye, so don't get distracted. And help me not to get distracted. Oh, there's somebody on here with me. Hi. Don't get scared and run off. Yesterday there was somebody with me, and as soon as I said hi, they popped off. I don't mean to embarrass you, but I like it that I actually have somebody on here before I upload the video. So anyway, yeah, so get enough fat. Some people call carnivore fativore because you have to have enough fat. And beef fat or ruminant meat fat is the best because just the makeup of that meat is the best omega balance and all of that stuff. So, and the best nutrition. Beef is really, really good. And you don't have to worry about grass-fed. In fact, people say that grass-fed tastes funny. It tastes grassy. And so it doesn't have to be grass-fed because the cow, the way they digest, they eliminate crap from the meat, basically, is how I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but the meat, the way their digestion works, they just digest out things because they ruminate and keep chewing the cud and bringing it up and chewing it again, blah, 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 blah. Then it just makes it healthy. So, anyway, I found beef for about $4.49 a pound for steak and roast, which is amazing. Amazing. So, I get it from Costco, and there's also another place in town called Sonnenberg's, which is a local meat market, which I have been to regularly. I stopped going there and I went to Costco. I actually think Costco might be, the prices are similar. Sonnenberg's is a little closer for me. I do live an hour away, almost an hour away from both those places. But I'm gonna try Sonnenberg's for a chuck roll. I get like this chuck roll, and that's like chuck steaks, which are really close to ribeye. And the composition of fat to protein is a really good fat to protein balance. So it's perfect for carnivore. I need to put my glasses back on and see, because I think, do I still have one person on here? I do. Anyway, that's so cool. Thanks for being here, because my lives have been dead, just me. But I keep doing them. I'm gonna go through manage my storage today and dump stuff. If you've seen any of my other videos, I am working on managing my storage because I can't do regular videos and edit them because it, yeah, keeps happening. Oh, is there a comment even? Oh my gosh, I need to put my glasses on. Hello from... No way. Are you somebody I know from Mexico? Are you from San Quintin? Hermosillo. Where's that? Where's Hermosillo? Oh, I'm interacting with someone. This is so exciting. Sorry, my channel has just been dead, so I really appreciate the interaction. Thank you. Jorge. Am I pronouncing it right? Let me try your last name. Castellanos? Am I saying it right? Close? Sorry, I'm probably butchering it. Ños? Castellan... Oh, maybe I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it's very small, but anyway, that's so cool. Jorge, thank you. In Sonora. Cool. How far is Sonora from San Quintin? Do you know? Oh, wait. Is Sonora on the mainland or is it on Baja? It's on the mainland, right? I'll have to look it up. This is so cool. In Sonora. Sorry, I'm not as familiar. I'm only, we drove up the Baja, so I'm only kind of sort of familiar with stuff up to San Quintin. And I was only there for a mission trip, short mission trip. This is so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And also, can I ask you, are you carnivore or? I also talk about other things too, not just carnivore. But it is something I'm doing for my health. So cool. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you, Jorge. I should practice my Spanish. Whenever I can do, oh, I see. Let's see. Sonora is in the border with, oh, I gotcha. Okay, okay. Totally different part of Mexico. The mainland. Okay, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, no, you're okay. You're okay. That's good. I mean, we can both practice, right? My Spanish isn't very good. No bueno. Un poquito. Un poquito español. And I get it mixed up with German because I know German too. And it's kind of funny because I almost said Entschuldigung, which I haven't done German in a long time, but I think that is I'm sorry or sorry. No, no, no problem. No, no problem. Mi español es muy mal. I have to get on my Spanish app, but you don't keep it if you don't talk, right? And this is good for you to listen to an English speaker and practice. Turn the captions on, and then you can learn to translate what I'm saying. It's okay. No worries. No worries at all. No worries. Yes, I live in the USA. I live in Washington State. So Mexico was quite a trek. We flew into San Diego, and that's where we went over the border into, we didn't go into Tijuana, but right by Tijuana, and on the way back, we went into Tijuana to the market, to the public market. So this is so cool. Not only do I have somebody conversing with me, but you're not even from the USA, which makes me feel very blessed. how do you say that? Bendiga? Is that how you say blessed? Dios le bendiga. I like the USA. There are issues. The food supply, for one thing, because a lot of nations have outlawed the things that we put in our food, and I'm very disgruntled with how. That's why I like to eat meat, because it's the purest food that we have. A lot of the foods, especially the processed foods, have coloring. I should slow down for you, but coloring and chemicals. So anyway, so I appreciate being on here. Thank you for saying something. Oh, there's another person on here. I see there's 2 people, which is so cool. I'm gonna keep doing these lives because I love the interaction. So thank you, Jorge, so much for speaking to me. It's awesome. So if you wanna, is anybody carnivore on here? Or should we talk about something else? We can do open forum. Maybe you just want to hear me talk so you can learn English. I don't know. So have you been into the US, Jorge? The US is very beautiful in its own way. It's not as warm, of course, as Mexico. We have snow, and where I live, we have snow and ice. So it's it can be quite interesting in the winter, but it's nice because we have seasons. So we do have a spring, a short spring, and a short growing season. So gardens have to be started after the last frost, which can be as late as June, which is crazy. My kids used to do swimming lessons. The first session was in June, and it could be very cold, and it was an outdoor pool, so it was crazy. So, swimming pool. So, anyway, I have a little chihuahua. He's Mexican. Here, I'll show you. He's right here. Hi, Chuki. His name is Pachuco, and he's coming to say hello. Hola. Hola. Oh, okay, so you have family in Phoenix. Cool. It's warm there. Nice. Yes, very warm. 2. Thank you. Thanks. Muchas gracias. He's a little stinker, though. You know what that means? He's a booger. Well, he's just kind of spoiled. He was my mother's dog, and Mamacita, and mi Mamacita, and oh, she spoiled him. So he's kind of spoiled rotten. So I've tried to break him of that. Yeah. Oh, this is so cool. Your English is great, Jorge. No worries. Don't worry about it. So who else do we have on here? Are you being shy? Whoever else is on here? That's so cool. I'm so excited. Because my other lives that I had somebody on here last night, but when I waved, they popped off. I don't know if I embarrassed them. I got so excited. And they jumped off. So anyway, yep. So I have another dog, a big dog. If you watch the replay of this, my big dog is in the first part of the video. I put him in his crate in his house so he would be calm and I wouldn't have to worry about him. Yeah, thank you. You too. Muchas gracias. Okay. Uh, yep. Yep. See you very soon also. You're doing great. Yes. Adios. Yeah. Thank you, Jorge. Appreciate it. That's so cool. Thanks for being here. Come again. I'll have regular lives if you want to come. And we'll just, I said the other day I was going to do open forum. Thank you. I said the other day I was going to do open forum, which means we can talk about whatever we want. So I'll do more of these open forum. I do talk about carnivore, which means eating only meat. And if you like, if you would like to learn about that, we can talk about that. But as I was saying, I used to be vegan, so I know a lot about different diets. I used to eat only vegetables. And I even went low carb vegan, which is really a trick. It's really tricky. I went keto vegan. And that's what I was talking about before you came on, was keto. Low carb. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, share with your friends if they want to hop on. That's fine. That's great. I'm excited. You know, I'm going to go back to Mexico. Someday yep. Hasta luego. Yep. You can speak Spanish sometimes because then I'll learn better, right? Adios. Thank you, Jorge. You can go ahead and get off. Don't mind me. I keep talking. It's okay. I mean, if you need to. Yep. That's so cool. Thanks. Gracias. And I like Mexican food. So we can talk food. Even if it's not carnivore, it's fine. I love the tacos in Mexico. Fish tacos. The ceviche. My favorite. You can't find them in the United States. They deep fry the fish and put it in a taco, and that's not a real Mexican fish taco. I got spoiled in the Baja. I did. Bye, Jorge. Thank you. Thanks for the like. I appreciate that. And the share. Yep. And subscribe. That's awesome. You're the 101st subscriber. So we passed 100. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's cool. So this is awesome. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, Jorge got off. Anyway, so I was talking about carnivore, but oh, okay, you hopped off too. I see. All right, that's cool. Oh, I had people on here. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I had people on here I was interacting with, so that's so awesome. We went open forum for a minute, and for a few minutes. Somebody from Mexico even, which was really awesome. So, I was talking about how my journey from vegan, which was kind of funny that I would be vegan, but I was. It was just kind of odd that I would be vegan. Anyway, health journey. I just was tried low carb. I tried no wheat. I tried sprouted grains because I heard they were better, that you could tolerate them. I had to do a lot of things going through menopause. I had to do a lot of things to fix things because I had terrible insomnia during, I'm just grabbing some lip balm. Terrible insomnia. Oh, I've got somebody on. Yay. Thanks for being here. Thank you. Jorge had to hop off, so that's great. So anyway, So I was trying to heal during menopause, and I sorry, I tried so many things, and I did a lot of research. And so I did sprouted bread. I did Ezekiel bread. I was gonna make my own. I started sprouting seeds for a while, which is really fun to do. Even as a carnivore, I might do that just for fun because it's fun to watch them grow. You can get a piece of cloth, a cotton cloth, like a natural fiber, and water it and put it in a pan, like a just a either a cookie sheet will work, any kind of little shallow pan, or a 9 by 12 or something, or even a square one, whatever size you want. And you put the cloth in the bottom of the pan, and then you put your seeds on it. And I put radish, sprouted radish is really good. You know the sprouts you get at the salad bar? You can do them. I found this out when I went to Huckleberry's Market, and that's how they do their sprouts. And then they don't go bad because they're growing, and you just clip off the ones that you want with scissors. It's really cool. It's a really cool way to get your sprouts not to rot, and you keep growing them. So it's really fun. So I did radish, I did broccoli. What other kind of seeds did I do? I did a few, but I really like the radish ones, even though I'm not too particularly fond of radish in and of itself. But I liked the sprouts, the radish sprouts, really good. But you can try all kinds of different seeds and just experiment with them. But alfalfa seeds are fun to sprout. I have some, but they're really old, and I tried to sprout them, but I think they're past germination. They're old, so I couldn't sprout them. Anyway, so I was researching no-till garden and all those things, to eat healthier, to do my own food, so I wouldn't have to eat the contaminated food from the US. I used to shop at natural grocers. Go in the bed. Go in the bed. Chuki, go in the bed. Go on. Thank you. So, yeah. So anyway, all the things that I've been through and the health journey that I've been through. So, then, like I said, I went low carb, and I was vegan at the time, and I figured out a way. I think, and I can't remember who I researched, but I researched low carb vegan foods. So I wasn't even eating eggs. I wasn't even vegetarian. I was vegan. It was crazy. It was crazy. Beans. Yeah. So anyway, lots of fiber, lots of gas, lots of smoothies. And if you do greens instead of fruit, it's higher protein, less carbs. So, and I did some fruit, but tried to keep it low carb. Anyway, it was rough. It was really challenging, as you can imagine. So then, wow, I've been on here 45 minutes. Hi again, somebody's here. That's awesome. So, yeah, so I went low carb vegan, and then I started eating a little bit of meat, adding it in. And then I went, I went keto. Just before I went on a cruise in last August 2023, or the end of July, beginning of August, first week of August. It was a 5 day cruise, and I did the keto more or less. I mean, it was for my health, but it was also so that when I went on the cruise, the reflection of my glasses are bothering me again. Um, the reflection, sorry. The, sorry, get your words together, Kathy. So, the food on a cruise, you know how it is. So, I could have gone keto on the cruise if I was careful. You can do carnivore on the cruise too. You have to be careful of seed oils because seed oils are from vegetables and they are highly processed, and your body does not know what to do with them. That's why our nation's in such a mess. Soon as they started introducing canola oil, highly processed vegetable oil, soybean oil, margarine. Do you know there's a margarine called real margarine? I'm like, what is that? Real margarine? Newsflash, margarine isn't real. It's fake. So anyway, butter is real. So, yeah, we used to eat real butter and we used to not have a problem with it. And heavy cream and all the things. Which, if you can tolerate dairy, I have to be careful with cheese. And I think I talked about that earlier. I can't eat a lot of cheese. It makes me constipated. So I have to be careful. So you do need to be careful of cheese, but cheese is technically a carnivore food. So you can eat cheese, you can eat butter, you can add butter to your dishes. You have to be careful of rendered fat because it can upset your stomach. So hot fat can upset your stomach. So what I do is I chill it, and then I might eat a spoonful of tallow or a pat of butter or something. I might nibble on a pat of butter or something here or there. I do melt my butter in my coffee because it's so good. But you have to be careful that you don't upset your stomach that way, So anyway, what else? So I switched, and when I went on the cruise, my goal was to not gain too much weight on the cruise. But I went ahead and I ate some desserts. I wasn't eating keto. I ate croissants every day. I had one or two croissants every day. I enjoyed the cruise. I had some fruit. I just didn't worry about the carb count. And there's a carnivore cruise coming up, and I would like to go. I don't have the money right at the moment, but in a few days I will, and I might go ahead and sign up for it. And that would be so fun because it'd be fun to be with other carnivores. I don't have very many carnivores around me at all. So my carnivore buddies are online. So anyway, I'm gonna name this video my journey to carnivore. Anyway, so because I haven't really gone over this yet, so it's kind of fun to talk about. So anyway, so then when I got home, I weighed 146, 148, somewhere in there. And when I got home, I still weighed the same, whatever it was, 146 or 148, I weighed. And I used to weigh about 156, I think it was, at my highest, and I'd never weighed that much. I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but for me, it felt like a lot. And I felt like a lump, and I wasn't in shape, and I used to be in a lot better shape. And I used to ride horses when I was young, and had, strong muscles and all that stuff. And then I did P90X when I was in how old was I? think my daughter, Natalie, was a teenager. So I was 40. I had her when I was 30. And which I realized the other day. I mean, not the other day. Her last birthday, she turned 30 and I turned 60. And I didn't even realize that I had her when I was 30. I guess I should have because I knew it was 29 or 30. But anyway, yeah, I've had a lot of health issues over the years. Low thyroid really sucks. And it was, just I was exhausted and I was always doing things, exercise, diet, all the things to try to get healthy and get more energy. And exercise helped until I think I crashed my adrenals. I never had a doctor confirm it, but that's what it felt like. I just was exhausted and I couldn't do it anymore. So that's when I stopped P90X. And then when I didn't have the muscle around my knees because I have weak knees, I have they're slippy. My knees kind of slip in and out of joint when they're not strong. So I have to keep them strong. But anyway, they're loose, the joint's loose. So I went downhill skiing and I'd never been, but I had been cross country skiing. And so when I went downhill, I tried to go down a Black Diamond Hill, which was an accident. I didn't even know it was. And a friend of mine took me up there and I didn't notice the difficulty level. And then I tried to go down and a friend of hers was coaching me down the hill and I was doing fine, but my knee didn't hold up and it ripped and it tore the ACL and the MCL. So anyway, it was awful. And then I powered through from January. That was in January, early January. I powered through all the way to May. Like 5 months. Dear Lord, that was awful. I just hobbled around on it, praying that God would heal it so I wouldn't have to have surgery. And then I went in and he said, you have to have surgery. So then I did. And I'm glad I did because my knee is really strong now and just as strong as the other one. Hi, whoever's on. This is awesome. Thank you for being here. Anyway, so, I was just talking about skiing. So, yeah, they popped off again. In and out. That's okay. So, yeah, so I healed from that. It took a while for my knee to heal, but, and I was jogging before the knee issues too, which was really unusual because I don't like running in particular, but, I tried it and it was good until I hurt my knee. Oh, and also I had a shin splint. So I had to heal the shin splint. And the way I healed the shin splint was I looked online and it said use a foam roller and a golf ball on your foot and on the base of, on the bottom of your foot, and roll the golf ball along in the sore spots and get those pressure points loosened up. And it helped. It healed it really fast. And in fact, that's for plantar fasciitis too. What's that called? A heel spur? Anyway, it's plantar fasciitis. But anyway, my husband suffered from that, from a plantar fasciitis. And he didn't know what to do. And I told him about the foam roller, and the golf ball. And the golf ball helped just as much as the foam roller. The foam roller helps even more because I think you loosen up the IT band and it gets everything moving all the way down the leg. Everything's connected. So, anyway, it worked. It worked. It helped. It healed the shin splint, but then I was probably then the knee thing happened. I think that's what happened. And then I couldn't then I couldn't jog for a very long time. And I haven't really taken it up again because it wasn't my favorite thing. But I think now, you know, I think I would like it. But they say that running really isn't the best exercise as far as for your body. It's jarring and stuff like that. So low impact. I swim, you know, there's different things. And I just I just started adding exercise in because for a while on Carnivore, unless you're already exercising, you might want to not exercise until you feel up to it. And then there's a time that you hit where you just feel like, I got to do something with all this energy. And then you want to work in the house more, or, you know, clean, or in the garden, or if you have a garden, or the yard, or the flower beds, or whatever. And then, you know, if you want to start going to the gym. Well, I go to Move Fitness, which they have a swimming pool, and this isn't a plug for them. I don't get any commission, but they have a swimming pool, they have a jacuzzi, they have the sauna, and their equipment is very nice. And they have all kinds of trainers walking around all the time, and they're so helpful if you need help figuring out how to work a machine, because I'm really new to the gym and the machines, because I'm used to working out from home. So anyway, so my journey, and so then it's just interesting how it progressed from keto vegan to a little bit of meat to eventually all the meat, because I found out people were healing their thyroid. It really intrigued me about people who healed autism and just different mental illnesses or depression or whatever. People who are doing very well because the fat feeds your brain. So anyway, I have been on here a long time, and this is gonna take a pretty minute to download, because it's almost an hour. So I better pop off. But it was so good to have Jorge here. And like and subscribe, everybody. I am a new channel. Jorge makes 101 subscribers. I super appreciate my subscribers. And faithful in little equals faithful in much. So I want to be faithful to my subscribers. We'll have open forums, talk about what you want to talk about too sometimes. And I'll just put on the title that it's an open forum, you know? And then, yeah, I'll get my storage managed. I'm going to go in there and do that right now and get my storage done. Work on it some more and dump. I'm going to probably have to call Apple Care. I'm glad I have Apple Care. And have them help me, because they already did, but I'm going to do some more and get this situation remedied, because I can't even do videos off of my phone. So that's why I'm doing lives. And I've been doing them often because I'm trying to, you know, build my brand new channel up, build an audience, have some rapport. So it's so cool to have people talking to me. So I'm super appreciative. And if you want to talk, talk. And if you don't want to talk, if you want to just lurk, that's fine. But I do like it if you hop on. So it's amazing. So thanks. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, share, and let people know. I talk about my animals. I talk about health and fitness, and I don't claim to be an expert or definitely not a doctor. I am a caregiver, a nurse's aide, but you know, I don't even have the right to do anything as a nurse would do because I don't, you know, I can inject insulin, I think. I used to. I think that's allowed. Anyways, but I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day. And if you want to start carnivore, let me know and I'll help you out. And look up Dr. Barry and Dr. Ken Barry, Homestead How or Carrie, and there's a whole bunch, Laura Spath. There's a whole bunch of people that know a lot more than I do. What's that other gal's name? Oh, shoot, it's right on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, look them up, and if you want to try it out or research it, do research it. And I'm doing really well on it. Almost 200 days or maybe over 200 days, we'll see. So I will put this on the replay, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.